Alrighty, here we are again with Total Pet Expo TV, coming to you from aisle 1300, and I am joined by Brandon Peterson, Key Accounts Manager, with a little bitty company you might have heard of called Kong. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how Kong got started? Because I know everybody knows about Kong.
Of course. So the company's been around for 38 years now. We started with our red classic Kong, which what that does is help prevent separation anxiety, the dogs barking, the dogs digging, all of that type of stuff that every dog has in their lifestyle, because obviously they came from the wild. They're now our pets, they're our children in a sense. So our Kong is to reduce that stress, that separation anxiety, to obviously give it a better lifestyle. We have reached out to roughly 62 different countries now, and our rubber and our consumables are made here in the U.S. So a lot of products are made in China. We actually ship to China to sell.
Wow, so Kong is made here in the USA?
Kong is made here in the U.S.
That's important to know, a big major selling point.
Yes, Golden, Colorado is where it's produced.
Kong is really amazing. I'm always surprised about, you guys are always bringing out new toys, but what's really meaningful to me is, because I'm a former animal shelter worker, and I know you guys do a lot of really good work for the animal shelter community. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing right now.
Okay, so right now we have a program going on. It's called Buy One, Give One. How this works is basically a retailer will set up an end cap, and they will take a picture of it. They'll send it to kongcompany.com, or actually, excuse me, it's buyonegiveone.com, and then from there we donate a box of Kongs, a box of 25 toys, to an animal shelter or humane society of their choice that they decide to partner with. So it's a win-win for really everybody in the industry. It's a good feel for the donation, for the shelter dogs, and obviously it's good for the store as well, and then obviously Kong.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love the fact that you guys just won a Guinness Book of World Records with the most stuffed dog toys?
Yes, it was most stuffed dog toys in an hour, which I think it was roughly 1,900 dog toys.
Yeah, and not only that, but you guys were also featured in Times Square.
We were very fortunate to be approached to be in Times Square. So the brand's growing daily. It's growing. So we're very fortunate to be in the position we are and have the opportunities that we are presented.
Yeah, you guys do phenomenal work, and you guys are truly rock stars in the pet industry. Okay, let's talk a little bit about some of the new products, because I'm sure, for the folks that are here at the show, oh, thank you. Folks here at the show are going to come by and see what's your booth number?
1309.
Okay, and then for those folks who couldn't make it to the show this year, we want to make sure they know what's new.
Sure.
Tell me.
Okay, so here we have, these are going to be called shakers. These are coming out here next month. So what these are, okay, they're shakers for a reason. They have mung beans inside the squeakers. So we have a squeaker in the head, a squeaker in the body. It's a double layer plush toy. And the idea of it's tougher in the center for where the dog can hang on to, and they can run around as it shakes.
Cool.
Okay.
And one of my favorites is, this isn't brand new, but I wanted to show it anyway. Tell us about this one.
So this is a toy we came out with this year. It's actually a January of 13 launch. So we all love our dogs. We all love that they need a squeaker. Okay, so we have squeaky toys. But the great thing about this is you can actually shut it off for quiet time. So when it's nighttime and you're tired of your dog squeaking a toy, you can shut it off and there's no squeak to it.
Yeah, have you ever been on the phone trying to talk to somebody with your dog is like squeaking the toy? I think that's such a great, innovative idea. Anything else new or anything you want to tell the retailers, anybody watching this right now, that they need to know about Kong?
I think overall, well, we appreciate all the business that the retailers do bring to us. We just want to thank you guys from the Kong standpoint, but
he's tearing up a little bit.
Yeah, but the thing that drives the business is our classic Kong, which is what we started with, and that is really where what keeps this company driving is our
thing right here.
This thing right here, exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, we have the classic Kong, but we also have the puppy style. We have classic. We have extreme for the tougher chewers. So
and you have one for senior dogs, because my dog. I had a 13-year-old lab that had a senior Kong, and I thought that was such a great idea.
Yep. And so exactly. Every toy we come out with, there's a reason for a rhyme. So it's not just, hey, we're going to put our name on this toy to increase sales. It's actually everything's beneficial. So here's a toy, for example. It's called the Wild Knot Bears. We have knot toys. So basically this is a 2 toy in one. What this has in it is knots, and on the back side here it shows you the skeleton of what's inside. So you have the plush toy on the outside, a double layer plush toy with a knot inside. So this basically is good for the dog because it feels like it's grabbing a hold of the prey. It's got the knot inside of it, which is supposed to be for like the bones. So it just helps to relieve the dog's stress and bring him back into
And
it.
it'll last longer too.
Of course, 2 toys in one.
Awesome, Brandon. Thank you so much for your time. World's greatest dog toy, Kong, not to mention all the great new stuff they've got. Be sure to stop by the booth, and thank you so much for watching Total Pet Expo TV.